Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Blair.
And I'm Kirsten, and we are
Mediocre
mediocre
content.
content. Also, don't rush us. Excuse
Whoa.
you.
Oh my God.
We're working on it, all right? You know we're not good at this.
We're trying to put together a good show. And by that, I mean we are needlessly chatting and being late by accident. Okay?
Being late on purpose. Working on being late. Tie-centric. We also do not edit right before this either. I did say 6, and technically it's still 6.
I mean, it's 3:00 for me, but I can't really like.
Oh, that's fair. It's not. Yeah. So technically we're early. Is what you're saying.
We're early if for
over
me.
there.
Yeah, if you're in the Pacific time zone.
Abby, hi. Wrong. It's 11:08.
You're so right, Abby. Abby is so right.
We are so late. Bet you're gonna end it early. You know what? Thanks for being here, guys. We really appreciate it. We hope you have a great night. Bye. That's what you get, Chris.
Yeah, we're just gonna go.
6 with a fine print of 8 minutes. Thanks, Cedric.
Teeny tiny. You have to read the fine print.
That's
obviously.
true. Yeah. Well, welcome to the show, I guess. Hopefully you guys have had a good week so far.
Indeed.
My music is just like blasting, which is fun times.
Well, I can't hear anything, so we're doing great.
We're doing great, sweetie. I feel like that's just going to be the theme of the show today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we are going to be talking spooky-ish, I guess, so that's exciting. We also
Spoopy, if you will.
Spoopy, yes. We also have some good news that's guaranteed to give you an existential crisis, which I feel is also kind of spooky.
I would just like to say I did not approve this beforehand, so therefore it is her fault if you have an existential crisis. It is not mine.
My fault. Blair's decision. I mean, these are just words. Really, in the grand scheme of things. It's space news.
Of course it is.
That's why I have an existential crisis.
If we had any fans at all, I would tell them to send you like space merch all the time because you're like obsessed.
I am. I would accept with open arms. I will also accept the fact that Centric is doing our job for us, which is fantastic. Very quickly, let's disclaim, as Centric has already so kindly done.
Yes. So obviously we are here for entertainment, not for actual factual information. So if you come here to get any kind of advice, information, reliable, anything really, don't do that. And just, come and enjoy, take everything with a grain of salt. And, if we mess up, then just let us know. Yell at us in the chat. We appreciate it.
Indeed. It's easier to ignore if it's chatted. Also, I think we go ahead and give them the existential crisis if you'd like to talk about the good news.
Of course. All right. Full disclosure, I haven't read this yet, so bear with me.
It'll be an experience for everyone.
It's mediocre content for a reason, okay? We're heavily leaning into the mediocre at this point.
Learn how to be on time.
I don't have a watch. I don't know what to tell you. All right. So, evidence of massive solar storm found in ancient tree rings could help scientists predict the next one. Oh, this sounds lovely. An international team of scientists has documented the largest solar storm to have ever struck the Earth, hidden inside the trunks of ancient trees. Such a massive storm today on the scale of... Also, how is this good news? Because we are able to predict it?
Yeah, so that we can predict our doom.
All right, fine. All right. So, such massive storm today on the scale of the newly discovered one would cause total disruptions to global technology and infrastructure, from power transformers to satellites. But better understanding of how they happen can help organizations predict and potentially protect the Earth from them. A huge spike in radiocarbon levels was identified by an international team of scientists who analyzed ancient tree rings found in the French Alps. Radiocarbon is constantly being produced in the upper atmosphere through a chain of reactions initiated by cosmic rays. But we now know that sometimes flares of activity can become storms of activity. So, and they're called Miyake events.
That's what I would
Yes,
say. Yeah.
maybe. Okay. Um, such superstorms could permanently damage the transformers in our electricity grids, resulting in huge and widespread blackouts lasting months, said Professor Tim Heaton of the University of Leeds. They could also result in permanent damage to the satellites that we all rely on for navigation and telecommunication. Yay.
Yay.
9 such extreme events have now been identified as occurring over the last 1,500 years. The most recent confirmed Miyake events occurred in 774 CE, 993 CE, and the latter of which was actually used to accurately date the timbers that Leif Erikson and his Vikings used to construct their settlements in the New World. Side note about Leif Erikson, my husband wants to name our dog Leif Erikson when we eventually get one.
I think that's a great name.
And get like a little Viking hat for
Happy
it.
Leif Erikson Day.
Right, no, exactly. The newly identified 14,300-year-old event is the largest that has ever been found and roughly twice the size of the other two. Excuse me. Scientists say the exact nature of the Miyake events remains very poorly understood as they have never been directly observed instrumentally. Quote, we do not know what causes such extreme solar storms to occur, how frequently they might occur, or if we can somehow predict them. Each new discovery not only helps answer existing key questions, but can also generate new ones. The research team measured radiocarbon levels in ancient trees preserved within the eroded banks of the Drozet River near Gap in the, not at the mall, in the
The Gap has trees?
in the southern French Alps. The tree trunks were not quite fossilized yet, and the analysis of the material between tree rings revealed the never before seen amount of radiocarbons. By comparing the spike with measurements of beryllium, a chemical element found in Greenland ice cores, the team suggests that the spike was caused by a massive solar storm that would have ejected huge volumes of energetic particles to the Earth's atmosphere. Okay. Radiocarbon measured in tree rings used alongside beryllium in the polar ice cores provide the best way to understand the sun's behavior further back into the past. And the largest directly observed Miyako event occurred in 1859 and is known as the Carrington event, which I think we've briefly talked about before.
Yes.
It caused massive disruption on Earth, destroying telegraph machines and creating a nighttime aura so bright that birds began to sing, believing the sun had begun to rise.
Is that all?
Last part.
No, I meant
Also,
is that it?
I know, right?
Is that all that it did? Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
Also, Centric, do I sound okay? I feel echoey. I don't know. NASA has begun to take planetary defense in a serious funding priority, believing that the odds. Yes, you do. Okay, great. Thanks.
Hey, Mom.
Are essentially inevitable, and some space-based event will threaten Earth in the long term. They have only so far investigated defending against asteroids that might impact Earth, but solar storms could also become a priority as more information becomes available. Okay.
Nailed it.
Doing great.
Also, hey, Chicken Moose Mom. Good to see ya.
Hello, welcome.
Moose Bro is also in chat somewhere.
Yes. Maybe. He might have bailed because he was mad that we were late.
By 6 minutes. He was an hour and a half late 2
I
weeks
don't
ago.
I imagine him saying time is money, Kirsten, or something ridiculous like that, but I don't know.
Yeah, probably. He was putting fish finders in his new boat, so.
Last time.
Last
Still,
time.
but this, yeah, okay.
6 minutes is a long time. Look, we had to gab.
Yeah.
We gotta waste
We had to get it out.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, my children.
There he is.
Lurking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, today's topic actually comes thanks to Blair because my brain was big mad and was not giving me anything to go off
Big
of.
mad?
Yeah, big
Your
mad.
brain. Oh.
Yeah, it couldn't come up with anything. It was too overwhelmed. Ooh, breakfast for dinner.
Nice.
What's on the menu for breakfast for dinner? Are we talking pancakes or eggs? Because
Ooh,
you know
that
how I feel
reminds
about
me.
eggs.
I have
Be safe. Chris.
pumpkin. I have yeah.
You have pumpkin what?
I have pumpkin pancake mix. I forgot about that.
With your pumpkin spices, or like it comes with?
Oh no, it comes with. It's from Trader Joe's.
Oh, of course it is. Trader Joe's is good for that stuff.
It is.
Waffles, ham, bacon, and eggs.
Nice.
That's a very thorough dinner for breakfast. Breakfast for dinner.
Brinner.
Dreckfast. Is it the same? Is it the same vibe?
Dinfest.
Oh, that's worse. Okay.
It's okay. Don't work too hard. You're doing great.
I was gonna say Binnerfist, but that's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it Din
Din
slow.
slow.
Because it's fast. Might persuade mom to take me to Starbucks so you can get the
What is?
ghost pumpkin frappuccino.
Do we have that? We need to have that if we don't have that.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yes, look it up right now.
Live updates for those in the U.S. to get your ghost pumpkin frap.
Breaking news.
Breaking dun, 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 dun.
Breaking news.
Oh, it's only in the UK, Abby. What the heck? It does look pretty cool. Do you want to
Immediately
see it?
devastated.
Immediately devastated. Here, I'll show a picture. Hold on. It's blue, which is an interesting color, but so cute.
It's blue? Oh.
It's blue.
Oh, it is cute. I see why they call it a
like
ghost frappuccino now.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so jealous. What the heck? Available 19 through 31. The new Starbucks edition is finished with crunchy silver crystals.
So basically sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. It has glitter. It do have glitter. Oh my god. I'm so jealous. What the heck?
Wow.
Whatever, man. Enjoy.
Road trip.
I know, right? Let's catch a plane right now. We'll meet up with Abby at the Starbucks and we'll all have our ghost fraps.
Sounds good.
That's not as spooky as tonight's topic, though. And I wouldn't even call this topic necessarily spooky, but we are talking about bats.
Rhymes with cats.
It does, in fact. It also is not as scary as people think sometimes, I think. I think there's apparently through this research, there are people legitimately concerned about bats, and not like conservation wise, as in like spooked.
My mom, her like biggest fear in life is like getting a bat stuck in her hair.
We're gonna talk about that.
I don't know why.
Why? Right? There's so many questions.
Like
Why?
birds don't randomly get stuck in your hair. Why
Well,
would
that's
a bat?
not true.
Oh, okay.
Your mom should be more afraid of mockingbirds attacking her than bats, that's for sure.
That's fair. They are aggressive.
So
I've seen
aggressive.
them.
And they will fly in your hair. They will peck your face if you get too close to their nest. So
right.
I would impart that to your mom, and she'll have a new fear unlocked.
Sounds good.
A gift from me to her.
I will alert her post haste.
Please do. the mockingbirds are coming. This is different though because bats aren't actually doing that to people, despite what your mom thinks. And there's literally nothing else to say other than these are all the myths about bats that we're going to debunk right away.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's fair if we're going to talk about cute bats. Gotta say that they're actually cute and fun.
Okay, I'm ready. Whenever you're ready.
The thing is, nobody knows where that hair myth came from. There's zero record of it other than
so that's never
media.
happened to anyone.
As far as we know, it's like this weird media thing where you might see it in a movie about vampires or like a spooky movie, and then suddenly you're being like bum rushed by a horde of bats. But that doesn't actually happen. There's like zero scientific evidence that that's ever occurred anywhere. And they will also just like, they won't just make a beeline for your hairline. So
well then,
I just want to be very clear. There's no reason to think that for some reason. People do.
That's a relief, honestly. I feel better now.
Good.
Not that I was really afraid of it to begin with, but now at least I know that it's not true.
Yeah, just tell your mom to trade that for the birds and she'll be fine.
Got it. Okay.
Also, the other common myth is that blood sucking is a thing for bats.
I've never thought that. Is that a thing?
It is. Yeah.
Well, because of vampires. Yeah.
But to be fair, there are actually 3 different species of bats that do that, but it's for livestock typically. And the problem isn't really with humans. The problem is, let's say, this is another myth that all bats carry rabies, which we'll talk about. But the problem is, if the bat does carry rabies and then bites your livestock will now have rabies.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That is a problem.
But that's like with anything, if you get bit by anything with rabies, you get rabies.
Right. And so also for context of where the, quote, blood-sucking bats are, it's usually in Mexico, Chile, Brazil, and Argentina. So I don't really think you have a lot to worry about. Unless you're going there, in which case... Or you live there, and just be careful.
Yes.
Instead, the majority of bats do just eat fruit, insects, stuff like that. There's also a stigma that bats are blind, which is where the saying blind as a bat is from. But that is also false. And in fact, bats have extremely good eyesight. The problem is people get confused between eyesight and echolocation.
I see.
Right. Mm-hmm. So they have echolocation, which helps them navigate and find food, but they do also have perfectly good working eyeballs. Mosquitoes.
Yes, Chicken Mom. I think everyone is getting confused. Mosquitoes suck your blood. Bats do not.
Bats
there we
do
go.
Not. That's right. Mosquitoes.
You're so right.
Be horrified. So birds are coming for your hairline, and mosquitoes will 100% suck your blood. We're debunking this one myth at a time.
Do you know? I really feel so. Like one time at Sweetbriar, we had just so everybody is. You don't know where this is going, but I'm going to tell you. Yeah. So for context,
exactly.
Bats eat. Yes,
as they should.
As they should. Okay, so at Sweetbriar, there were secret societies, and the secret societies, had their little rituals and ceremonies and things that happened at nighttime.
Right.
And one of my professors said, because we would all the secret societies would always get in trouble with student life because they thought they were doing something terrible when in fact they were just doing things
dumb.
At night.
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
It's so dumb.
Exactly. And so one of my professors said, if you did all of your little get-togethers and rituals and everything in broad daylight, nobody would care.
Right.
It would not be a big deal.
Right.
So I feel like bats get a bad rap because they are predominantly nocturnal.
We're gonna talk about that.
You see how I like looped it around? You didn't know where that was going.
Are you so we as a college were nocturnal is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying the secret societies were nocturnal, and that's why people hated them.
I hated being awake at that hour, as you know. For said
I am
nighttime activities.
I am fully aware. And you know what? There was a lot of other drama that was unnecessary. But all I'm saying is that things that happen at night are inherently more terrifying because they happen in the darkness.
That's true. And exactly one of the reasons people fear bats.
Right.
Well, and also if you can't really, it's like they're fast, they make the fluttering sound, it's very aggressive. What if your mom has bugs in her hair and a bat goes to eat it and then gets to... I mean, that's kind of an extra scenario.
I
Mom,
feel like
look
you
out.
Just said that my mom's hair is disgusting, but it's fine.
I'm sorry,
like,
does your mom have lice?
I'm gonna choose not to be offended by that.
Actively choosing.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like that's a very extra case. So, you know, I'm not gonna talk about your just a prank, bro. That's great. Not what I meant. Mom is not impressed. You better mind yourself.
No.
Doc, welcome in. Everybody has lice.
That is not true.
You heard it here first. I hope you're doing well, though. Welcome in. Doctor in the building. It's actually don't leave. You're perfect. You're the doctor. This is
God.
This is literally perfect. Mom, you got bugs? Don't say that. Mom is not impressed with the shenanigans, and I don't think your mom would be either, to be honest.
No.
Rude. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna move on from the bugs.
Yeah.
You know what else can eat bugs? Rats. And for some reason, people think that rats and bats are the same, are synonymous. That rats can grow, that we have the same mom. Because they think that rats can grow wings, I guess. Which is incorrect.
They would be mistaking that the flying rats are pigeons.
Correct.
Just so everyone is aware.
We're just
that is not
incorrect. You only find those in New York. And just to be specific, because we are scientists after all, the rats and other like it are in Rodentia, where the bats are actually in Chiroptera. So even completely different orders from each other. Maybe in Harry Potter you get true. That's fair. And then finally,
a lot of other stuff to worry about in Harry Potter, though.
I know, right? Like they're like, oh no, the flying rats. And then finally, we kind of touched on this already, but not all bats carry rabies. It's projected that a proportion in terms of infected... Aww. Hi, other moose bro. I'll give you a wave. Hello. There's estimated around 5% in bat samples that actually have it. And those that were submitted for testing were those who were behaving atypically and or could have been in contact with humans or pets at a time. This value of 5% is higher than the estimated value for free-range bats, which is less than 0.1% even. And
I like the term free-range bats.
I know, right? Our bats are free-range. Bats that are infected, however, will demonstrate strange behavior, often lying on the ground, or, just being in contact with humans, because typically they would fly away. They can also bite a human if they have rabies, and of course that could be fatal. So if you do get bitten by a bat, call your medical facility and wash it immediately.
Yes.
And as a non-doctor, I do not give out medical advice, so go to the doctor.
I mean, do what you want, but I recommend you would go to the doctor.
Correct, right. While a rat is Steven's septic. There's a bridge by Trader Joe's that have huge number of bats. Ah, that's so cool.
Oh, so cute.
This is a tangent, but I also know that some people in the United States will actually mistake chimney swallows for bats as well. So there's a certain type of bird that kind of emulates bat behavior that is also active at dawn and dusk when they're leaving or coming into the chimneys. And they do sound like bats, and they're usually in large clusters, and so some people mistake them for bats. Yeah.
It's true.
So would you like to talk about some bat facts instead of
Sure.
the myths? We'll lay some stuff down.
Sure.
That's real.
Speaking of free range bats,
Yes.
we were talking about we went sorry, I just thought about it. We went to Whole Foods last night, and Chris was like, I wonder if they have Spam at Whole Foods.
Spam.
Right. And I was like,
Right.
well, they probably don't have Spam, but they probably have some sort of like free range organic canned meat,
Sure.
which is similar to Spam and is marketed as better for you.
Mm-hmm. Did they?
I don't know. We didn't check
Oh.
because this was as we were leaving. He was like,
What the heck?
yeah.
Okay, well, the next time you
Next
go...
time we go, I'll keep you guys updated. I know
Okay.
you're waiting
Free range
anxiously.
Spam's running around.
I'm going to get you some free range Spam. Don't you worry.
The overly salty grocery store Spam is fine. I'll take it.
No, you need free range Spam.
Okay. Well, Doc seems to have a Spam farm, so we'll just go to Doc's house.
I think that's reasonable.
I think so
Yeah.
too.
All right. Okay. So there are over 1,400 species of bats worldwide. They can be found on nearly every part of the planet except in extreme deserts and polar regions. The difference in size and shape are equally impressive. Bats range in size from the kitty hognose bat, also called a bumblebee bat, that weighs less than a penny. Oh, that's so cute.
I know.
Oh my God. Making it the world's smallest mammal, to the flying foxes, which can have a wingspan up to 6 feet, which is vaguely terrifying.
It should be.
The US and Canada are home to about 45 species of bats, and additional species are found in the US territories in the Pacific and the Caribbean. Our second bat fact, not all bats hibernate. Even though bears and bats are two of the most well-known hibernators, not all bats spend their winter in caves, which I didn't know. I thought they just lived in caves. I didn't realize that they hibernated during the winter time.
Well, and not even all of them live in caves, which is even weirder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some bat species, like the spotted bat, survive by migrating in search of food to warmer areas when it gets chilly. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Bats have few natural predators. Disease is one of the biggest threats. Owls, hawks, and snakes eat bats, but that's nothing compared to the millions of bats dying from white nose syndrome.
Are you okay? It's what it's called.
Why did I immediately think of cocaine for whatever reason?
Just go out and say it. I will show you
Yikes.
a picture real quick of what this. It's a fungus,
please.
but
that makes sense.
this is what it looks like. So, Sag. And this one's incredibly angry.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Oh, that gives me the ick. I do not
Yeah.
like.
yeah. They're such
Ugh.
fun guys.
We're not going to acknowledge that.
That's fine. It's fine.
The disease, named for a white fungus on the muzzle, as Kirsten just so lovingly showed us, affects hibernating bats and has been detected in 37 states and 7 Canadian provinces. This deadly syndrome has decimated certain species more than others. It has killed over 90% of the northern long-eared, little brown, and tricolored bat populations in fewer than 10 years. Scientists are working to understand the disease. You can help by avoiding places where bats are hibernating. If you do go to underground, decontaminate your clothing, footwear, and gear to help with not spreading this disease to other areas.
Mhm.
Without bats, say goodbye to bananas, avocados, and mangoes. Over 300 species of fruit depend on bats for pollination because bats are pollinators. We love that. Bats help spread seeds for nuts, figs, and cacao, the main ingredient in chocolate. Without bats, we also wouldn't have plants like agave or the iconic saguaro cactus.
It's gonna be okay, Centric. You don't actually have to say goodbye to bananas.
It's going to be fine.
Don't worry, we got the bats are under wraps.
Side note, I
Yeah.
saw on TikTok the other day, there's a website that you can go to that helps you design your garden to be better for pollinators.
Be better?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool. I think I've heard of something like that, but it's a good idea if you want a good variety, because similar to this, you may not think about, bat pollinators in your garden necessarily.
Right. Not that like the bats are going to be showing up to your garden, but I feel like it's mostly, I mean, they could, but I feel like it would mostly be like bees and butterflies and like that kind of thing, but
right. Saguaro.
You never know.
The saguaro cactus.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Hey, this is live and in person.
Yeah.
Crickets? Why are you giving me crickets? It's so rude.
Okay. Number 5, night insects have the most to fear from bats. Each night, bats can eat their body weight in insects, numbering in the thousands. This insect-heavy diet helps foresters and farmers protect their crops from pests. Just like Chicken Mom said, the mosquitoes.
Yeah, gotta get rid of those things. I hate them.
Number 6, bats are the only flying mammal. While the flying squirrel can only glide for short distances, bats are true flyers. A bat's wing resembles a modified human hand. Imagine the skin between your fingers larger and thinner and stretched. Yuck. This flexible skin membrane that extends between each long finger bone and many movable joints make bats agile flyers, which is great for them. I'm not sure that's for me.
I don't know if I subscribe to the wings.
Yeah.
It's like webbing, I guess. Which I don't know if I subscribe to either, personally.
I wonder if they, well, no, probably not.
What?
But like I imagine it to be kind of like webbed feet, basically.
Oh, sure.
But it's probably it's probably a little different.
Yeah.
Number 7, bats may be small, but they are fast. How fast a bat flies depends on the species, but they can reach speeds of over 100 miles per hour, according to new research, which is funny because I imagine a bat flying into my mom's hair
100 miles an hour. Because she got that bug head. And that bird was bum rushing her head. And the bat just got
my
tangled
poor
up.
mom. She's not even here to defend herself.
Can you imagine anything rocketing at you at 100 miles an hour, let alone a bat?
Centric. Webbing monthly premium subscription. That's rough.
$9.99.
Does that so webbing monthly could be Spider-Man, spiders,
it could
fish,
yeah.
or amphibians, and then bats.
Yeah, and if you
It's good.
pay the extra $4.99 a month, you can get all of them.
Right.
Every edition.
All right. Conservation efforts are helping bat species recover. At least 12 types of the U.S. bats are endangered and more are threatened. Sorry. These amazing animals face a multitude of threats, including habitat loss and disease, but we are working to change that. A unique international conservation partnership in the southwestern US and Mexico has been working to help one species, the lesser long-nosed bat, recover to the point where it can be removed from the endangered species list. In 1988, there were thought to be fewer than 1,000 bats at the 14 known roosts. There are now an estimated 200,000 bats at the 75 roosts. And I'm assuming a roost is like where they...
Yeah. That's where they go. Yes. It's where they hang out, literally.
Yeah.
Where they hang. That's not what it is.
Cocaine addiction.
It's raging. That's great. I'm glad this is what I mean.
I'm so glad.
We just need to group the bats together and just have an intervention is what really
We
needs to
do.
happen.
That's really what it is.
Yeah.
We need to have an intervention.
Oh shit. That's great.
Okay, so number 9, the longest living bat is 41 years old. It is said that the smaller the animal, the shorter its lifespan, but bats break that rule. Although most bats live less than 20 years in the wild, scientists have documented 6 species that live more than 30 years. In 2006, a tiny bat from Siberia set the world record at 41 years.
That's insane.
Yay.
Hi, Sub Pie. Good to see ya.
Hola. Welcome.
Oh, wait. He doesn't like it when you're nice to him when he enters
Oh.
chat. So we have to greet him rudely.
Get out. No, I'm kidding.
Leave! Good to see ya. Frick off! That's right, because we have fam in the chat. Thanks, Citric. Anyway, we're talking about bats.
Okay. Number 10, like cats, bats clean themselves. Good for them.
Mm-hmm.
Far from being dirty, bats spend a lot of time grooming themselves. Some, like the colonial bat, even groom each other. Besides having sleek fur, cleaning also helps control parasites. That's
Or-
good. That's important.
The spread of white nose syndrome, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
It happens in groups.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it does at parties.
Those poor bats. It first your mom, and now the bats. They can't catch a break.
Okay. Bats are inspired medical marvels. About 80 medicines come from plants that rely on bats for their survival. While bats are not blind, studying how bats use echolocation has helped scientists develop navigational aids for the blind. Research on bats has also led to advances in vaccines.
Mm-hmm.
This last fact is very weird.
I like the way it's
All right.
phrased.
All right. Humans aren't the only ones with belly buttons. With few exceptions, nearly all mammals have navels because of mom's umbilical cord, and bats are no different. And that's it. That's the fact that they have belly buttons.
That's
Congrats.
it. That's
Just
it.
so you guys know.
Yeah. Centric's having a crisis. It's a lot to take in. I didn't realize that this topic would be so difficult to grasp and take in.
I don't know if it's difficult. I think it's just fun to make fun of. That's all.
Didn't bats spread COVID? Oh, I don't know. Was it bats?
IDK.
I don't know either. Maybe? TBD. Damsel, thank you so much for the lurk.
Chris, to answer your question, are they innies or outies? It is a variety. We are unsure. It just depends on the bat.
Grass for the bad addiction. Yes, exactly. Exactly, Senpai. Taking it personally. Also exposing their secrets.
Like they have belly buttons.
Right. I mean, that's the biggest secret of all.
Right.
Certainly not the Dr. Uggs issue. However, yeah. So with all of that, between the myths and the facts, the biggest question, I think, at least for spoopy season, is why are they in folklore? Why is it associated with Halloween and the spooks, right? So I have a couple of folklore facts as to why they might be, but these are all surmises. We don't actually
Can I
know.
guess?
You guessed one of them randomly already.
Oh, because they predominantly are nocturnal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So technically, yes. To answer your question.
Yeah, because they're night animals, and all
Right.
night animals are a little spooky.
So maybe we'll just go out of order and we'll talk about that one first.
Okay.
So, experts say that nocturnal animals are often associated with no other evidence other than their own brain with death and darkness, which is fantastic. They engage in mysterious activities, which I don't necessarily think they're mysterious, in the dark, and therefore have been cloaked in superstition since ancient times, which came from Stanford University scholar Adrian Mayer. And bats are particularly spooky because the combination of dark gray, brown, or black shades with cryptic nighttime habits evoked a sense of awe and fear in the time when only lights at night were oil lamps and wax candles, which makes sense, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah, they couldn't see them. They didn't know what they were. They are nocturnal. That is a fact. Some of them do come out in the daylight, particularly in the tropics, and we'll see photos of them out and about during the day as well. Out and about. And combined with the fact that they did also, some of them, live in caves, it just gave the association with the underworld and death, of course.
Interesting. It's interesting, too, that, like, because they're nocturnal and people just didn't assume that they were birds.
Right? Because there are also nocturnal birds, obviously, like owls,
Right.
for example.
But,
they're
like,
bigger, but
why? Yeah, I don't know.
those are the insomniac bats, yeah. The day ones. They're also the only flying mammal, and so a lot of cultures consider them to be a liminal animal, which if you don't know what liminal means, it's usually referred to in the phrase recently, like liminal spaces. Not quite a bird, not quite a mammal, somewhere in between things, which is what the liminal means.
Like a platypus.
Like a okay, so I guess a platypus is a liminal animal as well.
I mean, I think it is, because it could be a duck or a beaver.
It's true. So liminal applies there as well,
I would
which
say.
is great.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's kind of, they just couldn't really identify it. They sweat milk. There probably are albino bats. I'm just not going to address the second one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew, do they
assuming I'm assuming you're talking about the platypi. Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, what? Okay. Cool. I'm glad. That'd be horrifying. Well, then it kind of not be horrifying, because if they were flying around sweating milk, your mom would have a mess of a hair day. I'm just saying, it's really getting rough for her. I thought that the bats were the ones sweating the milk. Hey, where's Mom? You cheated. Ooh, piece of candy.
Harry the platypus
will not be having any bat milk. Also, we've talked about this guy in our most recent regular pod episode, Fright Night, that came out this past Tuesday, which if you haven't listened to it, go check it out. But Bram Stoker is also somebody that made vampires really prevalent. Well, they say he made vampires really prevalent in folklore. But basically, According to the Library of Congress, it's not 100% clear when bats became associated with vampires, but examples appear in vampiric fiction as late as the 1700s and 1800s. And the best known example, of course, is Bram Stoker's 1897 novel Dracula. Vampires can turn into bats. So not 100%. Yeah, go ahead.
So I have questions, and I don't know if you can answer them, and that's
Okay.
fine. But I feel like I bet the bats that bite cattle
Right.
started biting cattle, and then they were like, oh my God, this Dracula guy also bites in the same way that the bats bite because they all have fangs. And then they were like, oh my gosh, vampires and bats are like the same thing.
That would 100% be my guess. And if bats have a tendency, if they contract a disease nobody knows about, such as rabies, and then they do bite a human, and then that human begins to display terrible, physical effects, that also makes sense. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I agree. I think that's also a good analysis. I would say that's pretty accurate. We also talked about Samhain in our last pod episode. Others say that bats have been associated with Halloween for hundreds of years thanks to this Celtic harvest festival. Celebrations involve lighting bonfires, which attract bugs, and we've already discussed what the majority of bats eat, bugs. However, it could just be timing as well. Some species of bats will hibernate or fly south for the winter, as we discussed. So in the northern United States, you can see them swarm in October and November, which is around when they may have spooky festivals and things.
Gotcha.
So maybe like a time and a place, or it could also be you're giving them a food source, so they're hanging out, which makes perfect sense.
Totally. Yeah.
And then the last one is just a basic lack of understanding. So they're weird. Like we'll show pictures of like their wings and some of their like faces. And so naturally people are going to fear what they don't understand or can't really identify if they are kind of in that liminal space of animal anyway. But they are really fantastic. They help pollinate over 700 plants. They eat tons of bugs, which, according to the National Wildlife Foundation, saves between $3.7 and $54 billion in pest control services, which is huge. So, realistically, they're fantastic. And now I want to show you some pictures.
Great.
Here we go. Ba 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 ba. It's freaking cute bats. I think they're cute anyway. I don't know. So, our first little number gets me super excited. They're called the Honduran white bat, and look how freaking adorable they are. They're just little, like white little tub balls.
They almost look like little mice.
They do. I know. Which is maybe another correlation, People think they're rats, but they're bats.
They're so cute. Look at their little noses.
They're
I just want to
little
boop
guys.
them.
I know. Just little guys,
Which would be bad because then they'd probably get the white fungus and,
Oh my God.
and then they would die. So we're not going to do that.
Probably not. Bye, Chris. Good night. Thanks for being here. Stay classy, America. Wow, Chris. I love that for you. So
the fact that he thinks we have a big audience says a lot.
We've got a good, beautiful size audience.
Yeah.
So anyway, this is the first one. I think they're cute.
I think they're cute too.
The next little guy is the Egyptian fruit bat, which also has a freaking adorable face, I think.
Oh, the little snoot.
It's like a little puppy snoot, right?
It's a little snoot. Yeah. The claw in the background is a little menacing, but it's okay.
He's just got his one little thing.
I'm okay with it. It'll be okay.
There's at least millions of people watching, right? Look at those
At
soulful
least
eyes.
millions. Yeah, you're right. You're so right.
He do have soulful eyes. He hitchhiking. You know what? I actually don't know what he's hanging on to in this photo, but it is very adorable.
It is adorable.
I mean, when you see him like this, you're like, how could somebody think that's so scary, you know?
It's the wings. It has to be the wings.
I mean, you can even kind of see the structure here. We'll see a better picture of the wings in a minute, but like you got the claw.
Plus, did you only pick the cute ones? Because there are some really ugly bats.
No. It says cute, but not all of them do I find to be so.
Okay. All right, good. I just didn't want to be biased. You know what I mean?
It's fair. That would be pretty biased. You know me. Okay, the next one is the Indian flying fox. So here you can actually see the structure of the wing a little bit better, which I think is great. But they're still pretty stinking cute. And I get why they're called the fox. Yeah, they got the same kind of coloration.
Yeah, got the classic bat wing structure.
He do. And he is zooming, so there's that 100-mile-an-hour just coming for your mom's hairline. I know, it's so cute.
Yes, majestic AF.
So majestic. And also, I'm interested to know if they, like, is he just having a drink? Is he just having a swim? Yeah.
Centric though.
Grabbing a handful of soy. I have none of those. I legitimately have zero.
Because it's literally never happened before.
It's literally never happened. There ain't no bat snatching the hairline. I don't know why people
snatching your weave
right off your head while he's zooming across the Atlantic. I don't think that's happening. I would be perplexed. Anyway, this one's cute. Someone catch it on 4K. You'll make millions.
Maybe we should like do an experiment.
We should. We will take a horde of bats to your mom's house and set them up all around the home in an enclosure and let your mom just walk out unbeknownst to her that we have trapped her. And then she'll thank us.
Oh my god. No, she won't. She'll be terrified forever.
No, she won't, because they won't do anything. Because they don't do that. She'll be like, wow, what an amazing experience.
See, that's the thing. Like,
put little flies in her hair.
In order to make this a successful experiment,
they have to attack. Poop, I'm out of Mom, I'm sorry. Get some bottles, Mom. It's a weird sentence as well. Ring camera labeled Weave Snatcher Test. Oh my god. Your poor mom. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This,
she can never know about this.
She can. I won't. I'm not gonna tell her.
Thankfully, she's not on the internet, so it's fine.
I was gonna ring her up tomorrow. Be like, you'll never guess what your daughter said. I'm gonna tell Philip.
It was supposed to be a cute little anecdote, and now it's turned into this.
Look, we gotta start somewhere. This is about theses and hypotheses. We gotta test it. Science. Okay. All right, next.
Next bat, please.
This is where it starts to be a little less cute for me. This is the California leaf-nosed bat, so you can say hi to this one if you want at some point. I don't know where he is or how he is, but he is.
Okay, so the ears are incredibly cute.
They are.
The nose is a little stressful.
I feel like he got a bad nose job and should get his money back.
Yeah, no,
is what I would say.
It's very common for bats to get plastic surgery in California.
Very common.
Yeah.
Just
listening in. You're so right.
Damn, Rose.
You can probably hear us from here.
That echolocation, though. Yeah. Is he the cutest bat? No.
But he's not terrifying.
He is not terrifying. No.
No. Like, I could be friends with that bat, and I would be okay with it.
Literally whisper from ear to ear. Oh, this poor guy. This is literally just called the big brown bat, and I got him a little face.
Do you know what our stream should be from now on? Is just us reviewing animals.
We should. We'll just pick the weirdest pictures.
Yeah, and just be like, I like 10 out of 10 bat. You know,
we should do that. We should
I
do a
think
group
so.
rating as well.
Yeah,
This guy is kind of cute. He's kind of
like
sus.
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, like he looks sneaky. Like
He
he could break in somewhere.
And then he got caught and was less than excited about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like this is the mugshot.
Yeah. Caught, breaking and entering, probably due to his white nose syndrome, and he definitely got caught.
Oh, don't put that on him.
I'm just saying what it looked. 10 out of 10 cranium snatcher. He does have a naughty grin. Do you see this little like smirk on this thing's face? This has been a wild ride.
You do.
This is not how I thought it was.
He looks cute. Like he looks fuzzy though, so that's good. He has that going for him.
He is.
Yeah.
If you take a look at his little claws though in that glove, kind of spooky.
Yeah. Yep.
Kind of spooky. I could see it. The twofers, not that menacing.
Could be Doc. Could be.
He's the supply. That's why he got the sneaks. Peter's dwarf fruit bat. I'm not even gonna try to say the second word. He just flying. He's just out living him life. And
He's cute.
He is cute.
Sorry, all of it is delayed because I can't see what you're doing. So when I see it pop up on stream for everyone else, I'm like, oh, this is nice.
It's amazing. Yeah, he's just doing him thing.
Majestic.
You can also see how obviously they're strong, but it does look like his wings are a little delicate in this photo. Which is good because it's kind of like a little parachute. Yeah. He says, look at me, I know.
I feel like he is the gymnast of the bat world.
He is. Look at his form.
Yeah, and he's fruit bat, so he eats fruit, right?
Very good.
Just trying to put that together. I mean, we had said insects this whole time, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, he's a literal fruit bat. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good,
straight like at the doctor's for a check-in appointment. Just full pike. He's cute.
Yeah.
This is the eastern red bat. He kind of looks derpy to me, is the way that I would describe him and his friends. Great color though.
Great color. Honestly, that first picture looks kind of odd because I couldn't even it took me a second to register where all the facial features were. You know?
Okay. Yeah, I could.
Because you just see the beautiful mane, and then after that, there's no.
Why it looked like powdered munchkins?
Right.
It is
Centric. I feel that, Centric. I get you. I'm here. I know.
Just a bag full of donuts. Probably delicious. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, cute, but kind of creepy.
Definitely.
Spoopy. Definitely spoopy.
Yeah. I could see that. Okay. Another one that I don't think is cute, but I included it for variety, is the greater false vampire bat, which is aptly named. He also has ears for days. Camouflage for hairline.
This one kind of looks like the other one.
Yes. But correct.
This one gives me the ick more. I don't know.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it should be their poster child for bat conservation necessarily.
No.
Ironically, it is Bat Conservation International where I got this photo.
Yikes. They need some rebranding.
Yeah. Not as leaf-like. Yeah, his nose is interesting.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm 5 out of 10 for cuteness.
We're gonna have to go back and rate them all now.
5 out of 10 for cuteness. Not as cute as the other ones.
Right.
And just like 7 out of 10 for ick.
I guess we're gonna have to have categories now.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? From now on, our pods will only be animal reviews.
Great. Can I make a suggestion for the next one?
Yes.
I think we should do cats.
Oh, that's dangerous. Yes.
I
They'll all
know.
be 10 out of 10.
We'll be here for days.
Yes.
I mean, the only one I could see giving a different rating to are the Sphinx cats because they give me the heebie-jeebies sometimes.
Oh, I really like I like the naked ones. That's what they are, right?
Yeah, that's the naked ones.
Yeah. Oh, yes, sorry. The spotted bat. He does have cute ears.
He does.
Yes.
He almost looks like a moth or something.
He does. Look at him, cute little face. I like this one.
Mothman.
Right. It's not hard to spot this bat. That was very good, Doc. Yeah,
solid.
I don't think it's bad. He's cute.
Yeah, sure.
All right, so okay. So let's go back, however. Let's start from the beginning. Let's do our ratings, shall we? Now that you've seen all of them.
Yeah. Okay,
so,
okay.
We'll say 10 is a lot. So I would say, since this is...
Okay, so wait, what are the categories, though? So, cuteness, spooky.
Okay.
And then...
maybe that's the only thing.
Yeah, cuteness and spooky.
So cuteness and spooky are the categories. However, you can only rate 5 being the highest spooky / highest
so most
cute.
spooky.
Right. So most spooky and most cute, which gives you a total possible score for each bat of 10.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So chat, you have 5 points for spooky and 5 points for cute for a total of 10 points that you can award any one bat. So go ahead and put your numbers in the chat for the Honduran white bat. What would you rate it, Blair? Cute, disgusting, spoopy national eavesdropper. Most likely to have white nose syndrome.
Yikes. I would say 10 out of 10. Okay. This one's my favorite, I think.
So you're also thinking he's spooky and cute?
Yeah, I mean, okay. So I would say very cute. So like the highest cute, which would be 5.
Okay.
And then I would say maybe like 1. So I would probably 6. 6 out of 10.
Doc is rating it a 5. That's for 5 for full cute. Makes sense. 5 cute. Less likely to have a raging addiction. Fair enough.
Yeah, I would say 0 on the white nose syndrome scale.
For sure. That's what makes it spooky.
Right.
All right. So we got 5 cute. Perfect. So this is a cute little guy. Kind of looks like white fluffy piggies. This is true. It does. All right. Egyptian fruit bat. What are we thinking? Small plushies.
I'm going to say 5 out of 5 for cuteness yet again.
Really?
Because I love his little snoot. It's so cute.
Yeah.
And I know he has like the wings and the little claw, but like he cute and like and fruit. He eats fruit and not insects. So I think that's cute. And so I would say 5 cute, probably 2 on the spooky, and I would say 0 on the most likely to get white nose syndrome.
I'll have to look up which bat is more likely.
It's a category now.
Okay.
I'm making it.
Fine. So, okay, so Doc also said 5 cute, 2 spoops. Mom said 4 cute. Mom, what you docking the cute for? What doesn't appeal to you? I'd love to know. But also 2 spooky on that one. Yeah, I don't know. He's cute, but I don't think he's as cute as the other one.
Yeah.
If we're comparing.
No, he's not as cute as the other. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just see him like chomping on a little piece of mango or something. It's so cute.
That's probably accurate. Also, 3, eats fruit, gives the side eye.
Yes, this bombastic side eye.
From this little guy. Chihuahua ear.
You're
Okay.
Oh,
All
yes.
right. I can see it. The side eye is cute.
I agree. The side eye is cute.
I mean, Mom did say it has soulful eyes. I get it.
Mm.
All right, Indian flying fox. Fast boy.
Fast boy.
Fast boy. Because we have fam in chat.
Okay, so I would say 3 on the cuteness.
Wow.
And then probably 3 on the spooky.
Wow.
Yeah.
You
He's
don't-
spooky. He's got
Okay.
black wings and a black face.
We got a 6 from Doc. Same. Yeah. Sounds
Yeah.
like you guys got the same.
Yeah.
4 fast boy. More likely to be the cranium snatcher. That's actually true. 5 cute,
So-
2 spooky.
I would say white nose syndrome, probably probably a 3 because he's so fast.
They're also, and to Doc's point, they're also large. Do you see
Yeah.
this? They're very big.
So big.
He
Yeah.
looks snuggly to me. He does look very furry. I think he's got I think what makes it hard is he has the same face shape as the other one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm like? He's still got the snoot.
Yeah, you're so right. Yeah, no, he does. It's just the coloring, I think, and
Yeah.
like the fact that he's like this is a good size comparison. The other one you didn't really see
Fair.
like how big, and I think they're probably roughly the same size if I had to guess.
Yeah, I would say that. I don't have any facts to back you up, but I would say yes.
Yeah.
Would cuddle up with the weave after obtaining it. Good luck getting it back. Most like this is like
Oh my
superlatives.
God.
Most likely to snatch weave. Dang. Okay. California leaf nose bat. What? He's got I would say 5 on the spooky scale.
Well, because I know they're spookier bats.
Sure. Mom. Damn. My vote.
I feel like you and your mom are on the same page.
I think so.
The ears, I think, at least deserve 2 points,
Okay.
and then I would say probably 4 spooky.
Okay. Kind of has a
Yeah.
pug ugly.
I agree. Yeah.
I don't really like pugs, so this makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah. It's all right.
2 points for the ears, 1 for each ear, and then
Okay.
after that, I would say 4 spooky.
Yeah. 3 on bat spooky scale. He is floofy. Yeah. Cabbage Patch Kid. Wow. 2 cute. 4 spoops. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
He's pretty. Yeah. That checks out. Yeah, all on the same page. I like it. All right, this one might be a little diverse, I think. This is the big brown bat. Remember, he's the dealer, so keep that in mind as you're going through your
Oh,
voting.
5 most likely to have white nose syndrome.
I give it 5
Obviously,
and 5.
we've established. And then I would say probably a 4 on the spooky because he is a little bit fluffy. And then I would say 1 on the cuteness because I just don't find him very cute.
the supplier 5.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, I agree. He's got that look in his eye, you know? Except
Yeah.
in the second picture because you can't see them. But that first one, for sure. It's looking right at the camera, too.
Yeah.
Also, I can't tell if he's, like, on top of it, like, this way, or if he's hanging on to it vertically and it's just the way they took the picture. I don't know. 3 cute, 3 spooks.
On the hand?
On the left side.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know.
You got games on your phone. 2 cute, 4 spoops for them teeths. That's true. He do have them teethers. It's mostly the claw for me, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Peter's dwarf fruit bat. He got the Riz. But him schmall. He do.
I would say 5 out of 5 for cuteness.
Yeah.
We see the great wingspan, great form, 5 out of 5. We love it. And then I would say 0 spooks because I see him coming from a mile away.
Doc says 1 spook for trying.
No. 0 spooks.
Centric, why did you dock a point? This is a 5 out of 5 cute.
I agree.
Yeah, look at him, little belly. That's a cute little belly. I wonder if he's got an innie or an outie. But he got that cute belly.
It's a great question.
Polite, could buy you lunch.
Yeah. Would not snatch your weave.
Would not. Least likely to be the weave snatcher.
I agree.
Yeah.
Him and the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're just sleeping in their little leaf over there.
It's true. Dancer on Broadway. Most likely to be a dancer.
Most likely to be a dramatic queen.
Deducted a point for the wings, not a fan. You don't like the wings?
They're so classically bat wings, though.
Oh.
They have like the 3 little arches.
And look at those forearms. Bro.
She said, boy is thick.
Bro be gymmin', okay? That's all I'm saying.
Doc, you're so right. So right.
A people pleaser, if you will.
Exactly.
They're going to therapy for it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Look like a damn plastic bag.
Oh my. Do you ever feel like a plastic bag?
Most likely to be singing Katy Perry. That's right, Mom. Flying is a workout. Okay. Eastern red bat. I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 for powdered donut look, and I think that's fair.
You're welcome. So I would say, I think 3 for cuteness because fluffy and coloring and mane. And then 3 for cute, and then I would say 4 spooks.
You think they're spooky?
Yeah, it's just not. It's face shape. I don't know.
Just 5 ugly? Wow, Doc.
Yeah.
Mom, that's biased. You're surrounded by them.
I mean, yeah, that is. She had no chance.
0. I think they just look like a bunch of derpy dudes. Honestly. Yeah. I think that's their appeal for me.
I don't know. When you start getting into the bats with like the turned up noses, it gets a little creepy for me.
Okay, that's fair. And they do look like a little more vampire-y
they
typical.
definitely give more vampire spooky vibes.
Stone, exactly, Mom. They're just chill little guys. You look like a potato I dump against Spree. I forgot this was even here. It reminds me of that meme, and it's been a really long time since I've seen it, but it's just like, potatoes grow in the ground? I forget where it's from, but it makes me think about it. They do, though, if anyone's curious.
Thank you, Kirsten.
You're welcome. I'm here for science. I'm also... I'm gonna go... Alright, this is the other weird nose one.
Oh. Yes, 0 cuteness.
Just
absolutely not. 0 cuteness, 10 spookies. We don't
10
like.
Spookies. You ripped the scale off.
I don't like this one. It gives me the ick.
It was just a poor conservation picture. They were like, out of all the cute bats that are out
there were so many other ones they could have picked.
He does have luscious lips, though, Doc. You're absolutely correct.
It's filler. Don't believe it.
And you know how he can afford it? I introduced dealer
Well,
number 2.
He has this ad
Bow
campaign
tie.
with the national conservation people.
Oh my god. Botox. That's right. One cute arrow nose. is
Jim
the only
Lips
reason.
Harry.
He doesn't wax regularly, that's for sure.
No.
One cute for lips, 5 spoofs. Okay. It's pretty good. And then I think this is our last one. Caught him on a bad. That's right. He didn't have time to prepare for the photo.
He's a professional model. He's getting paid for this.
His schedule was wrong. Okay, yes.
Okay, so this one is like bunny, but make it bat. And I don't know how I feel.
Also, I feel like if you took the ears away, it kind of looks like a ferret.
Yes.
Draco? Wait, is that a bat? It is a bat. Hi, Miniel. I thought you were my mom because you have the same color on my view.
Oh, welcome.
Nice
Welcome to Bat Stream.
We're gonna have to start all over now that Miniel's here.
Oh no.
5 on the spy scale. Heard Victoria's Secret. That's good. Yeah, 5. Yeah. So Miniel, we're rating bats on the cuteness and spooks. So you have 5 being the highest for cutes and spooks. So you can award points for how cute/spooky they are.
I agree with Doc. 4 cute, 2 spook.
I mean, it's not their fault that they're overdoing the ears.
It's too much. Also, that first picture looks like a model picture. Like he posed for that.
I'm just saying. It's great.
He wanted us to see the ears.
He did. That's the whole point. I'm just here to party with the bats. So are we. I think it's got a goofy ears. It's 3. It's not very spooky. Yeah. It's not any of it. It's right, dog. It's not their fault.
It's true.
So I think maybe the last thing I'd like to do very quickly is shock you with some scarier pictures of bats.
Here we go.
So I just want you to hold it together for this.
Great. You know how good I am at that.
This is not cute. These bats are not going down in history as the cutest thing on the planet. They don't pretend to, and I just want to enlighten you on what they look like.
Great.
The first one is called a juvenile male wrinkle-faced bat from Trinidad.
Yay.
I'm shocked and disturbed already. You will be, that's for sure. Go ahead and rate it when you can see it. And
Yeah, I'm
ignore
getting
the
there.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a moment. Oh, no.
Oh, no. The little brain, baby. I didn't say they were going to be cute.
Poor thing. Oh, no.
It reminds me of that sound on TikTok where it's like, I don't give a damn ham sandwich what you think around. That's what it looks like.
It looks like if you took one of those Sphinx cats and like smushed their face.
When you cringe so it's a chewing
I
gum.
can't.
Oh, she left. She was so upset. Blair, come back. You didn't have
Hi.
to. You didn't have to leave. I know it's aggressive, but
I don't know what happened.
he's so ugly. I love him. It's so true. It's so true. Okay. On to the next. Let me get the where is he? A moment. Oh, okay. So this I know technically we already gave the What is it? The one that has like the arrow nose?
Yes.
I want to be able to show you what it looks like when it's angry.
Great.
Yep.
Sounds good.
There you go. %sure I'll love the next one.
Oh.
10 spoops. Look at those teethers.
I would say vampire bat. This is what I think of. I feel.
Yes, exactly. And the ears are also a good shape.
They have that like almost alien like pointy elf shape.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And excellent lips for chomping. He's got a little cold, so he do. No more cookies in the cookie jar.
And it's almost like he has a cape on because you can see like the
True.
outline of his little body, and then you can see the rest of his like wings where there's like no structure.
It's true. It's true.
This is giving spooky vampire.
It is.
5 out of 5.
5 out
sure.
of 5 spooks.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. All right. I think, honestly, those were the only ones I really wanted to show you because they were so different from what I had on the PowerPoint, at least. All the other bats, for the most part, look pretty similar. A lot of the species have that long snoot, like the fox one and the fruit bat guy.
Mm-hmm.
So they all have the soulful eyes. There's also this one called the tree hugger bat, which I will get a picture of here. They are also super stinking cute. Oh, this one also, this is a side note. The striped yellow-eared bat kind of looks like he could bench press you and the bus you ride on. I just wanted to bring this too.
Oh, God.
He looks like he has been weightlifting since the Dark
he's
Ages.
swole. He's
swole.
swole.
It's like you took a CGI werewolf and mixed it with a vampire bat. Exactly. Cartoon bats? Yeah, there's definitely a lot of cartoon bats.
This bat looks like, you know how in Tom and Jerry when I feel like in one episode Jerry takes like a bunch of steroids or something and he becomes like swole. That's what this looks like.
Absolute unit of a bat. Exactly.
Yeah. No, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't want to meet him in the dark alley. And then also there is the desert long-eared bat. Ready to pick up that weed? He is.
Oh, God.
Oh, God is right. This guy's a little smiley guy is what I like to call him. By force.
Again, if you took the ears away, definitely a ferret.
Definitely a ferret.
But also, like, he gives me like Joker vibes.
Does
like
this guy have jellyfish?
Spooky, but cannot be trusted.
I bring you dealer number 3. Important to note is the description. This desert bat eats scorpions. So, also,
he's not messing around.
He is not messing around. This guy will snarf down any scorpion. Those lips.
Can't be trusted. Do not like him.
Joker bat, 8 out of 10. A pest killer. Exactly. Yeah, he knows what's up. And I think that's it. Oh wait, I lied. This is the one. The Horai bat. This is
the what?
Yep. The lad. He is mad. A mad lad. This one's adorable.
Oh yeah, Chicken Mom. That bat is crazy.
Yeah.
Haunts my dreams for sure.
He's creepy.
Oh.
Him small.
Small bat.
Small bat.
He looks like, I like his fur too. It's like dusted with snow.
He do got the beady eye. He do. Unfortunately, as the description states, they're most commonly harmed by our wind turbines, unfortunately.
Oh.
Batroc? Yeah, probably. I'll look him up. I think that's his name. Bat from Anastasia. This guy, Bartok. Although, I think he's kind of cute. But bam! I think the evil wizard guy is creepier than the bat, though.
Yeah, maybe I'm misremembering it. Oh. Oh, yeah, he looks like Pinky in the Brain. I don't know why I get them confused.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's a little creepy. The wizard is way creepier, though.
Ugh. He also haunted my nightmares. Well, that's all I had. The Honduran white bat? Yes, we talked about him.
You missed it, but we'll show it again because they're so cute.
Because the frick, why not? These guys are adorable. Love these guys. I'm here for these guys. Isn't the wizard just Rasputin? Probably, but he's still creepy looking.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Ah!
Adorable.
I love looking at them. They're so cute.
I could look at them forever. Little fluffy pig. I would say out of all the bats we've seen, these are top tier.
I would say.
Bats.
And they've got the little yellow snoot, and then they live on a little leaf.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
It is so cute. And they hug each other. Batman. Yes. There is also Batman.
Although some may mistake him for a bat. He is not actually a bat. He is a mammal that cosplays as a bat.
Yeah, it cosplays as a bat. Ruthless, Blair. Damn.
Come to me.
Oh my god. Yeah, Batman's just a cosplayer. And with that, I'm gonna start our outro music. He's voiced by Christopher Lloyd. Oh, really? I didn't know that. So that's our episode on bats. I don't know if we're gonna do a spooky pod stream next, because I think our next one's in November, isn't it?
Indeed it is,
So
which
maybe we'll
is
do
terrifying to think about.
Ugh, gross. So maybe we'll do something more of a fall vibe, more
Yes.
than just a spooky vibe.
Yes.
And thank you guys so much for hanging out and for voting on bats, I guess.
Yeah, that was fun. I like rating animals. It's
I know.
very fun.
Maybe we could find like a good fall animal or something to rate. Or maybe we'll stick it at the end. It'll be like a treat at the end. It's like the animal rating section.
Yeah.
Or maybe replace the good news with that.
Good.
We'll discuss
We have
offline.
options.
Yeah, we do.
Yes, we have options. You guys will see.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to raid tonight. We'll just leave it as is. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day or night or whatever you're experiencing right now.
Evening. Yeah.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yes. Have a lovely day.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
We're running out. Damn, Minial.
Savage.
I mean, it's not necessarily wrong, to be fair.